Welcome back, Dice Master fans, to the Reserve Pool, your home of all things Dice Masters related. We want to kind of show you, it's going back a little bit, but with the exciting news of the WKOs coming up here in the near future, and the news for that will be hopefully coming pretty soon as far as locations, prizes, and the whatnot. I thought it'd be nice to go through and show everybody that didn't get a chance to play in the last WKO what the prize cards were and take a close look at those neat foil cards if you didn't get a chance to grab them. So, without further ado, our first one here is the participation card. This was the foil Cyclops Boy Scout. Foil Cyclops Boy Scout is from the X-Men First Class set. Has Awaken. When this die spins up one or more levels, you may use this effect. He deals 3 damage to target character die every time he uses Awaken. He's a 5-cost bolt. He's got a 1/1/1 TFC of 3. It's a 4/2, 5/3, 6/4. Pretty simple card. Not one that's getting a lot of meta play. Not one that people really building teams around. But that art, love it. The foil looks great. It was a fun card to grab as a participation card. Now let's go down the list of the prize cards. First off, we have Rip Hunter's Chalkboard. Rip Hunter's Chalkboard with the new art on there. This is a 4-cost crossover that is a mask and shield. Rip Hunter's Chalkboard says, add all dice in your bag to your use pile for each mask or shield character die in your use pile. This way, gain 1 life. And if it's both, you gain 2 life instead. But the global, this is where Rip Hunter's Chalkboard shines the most. Pay a shield. The first die you purchase this turn is add to your prep area instead of your use pile. Now we're talking meta cards. Now we're talking something that's get used quite a bit. Rip Hunter's Chalkboard for that global is a great card. The art on this just looks it looks pretty good. It's a little different than the other one. I'm not as familiar with the DC characters here, but it's a fun card. You got the chalkboard. And for those that maybe have seen the Legends of Tomorrow over there on the CW, you've gotten a good hand on who Rip Hunter is. I know that's helped me quite a bit as well. Next up is another action. This time we're looking at a basic action, and this is Shocking Grasp. Shocking Grasp is a 2-cost basic action, and it says deal 1 damage to target character die. If that character is KO'd by this damage, you may put this die into your prep area. Shocking Grasp is one that's gotten some pretty good play from a meta perspective. We've seen this get used in a lot of drafts because it's a cheap character. I'm sorry, because it's a cheap basic action that allows you to go in, prep itself, and hopefully prep something like a sidekick as well. You can use it to deal your opponent damage if you want, but I know one of the ways we've gotten a lot of good use out of this is to KO a already fielded sidekick that you have and prep it for the next turn, and that is Shocking Grasp, basic energy card. Next up is the 4-cost Fist Squirrel Girl Nutty Nanny. While Squirrel Girl is active, at the beginning of your clear and draw step, field a 1 attack, 1 defense squirrel token. The global is pay a fist and redirect 1 damage dealt by a character die you control to target character die. Neat little card, 0/1/1 TFC of 2, 3/3, 4/3, 4/4. Being able to put more bodies in the field on top of what you already have is always a good thing. The global's gotten a bit of play, especially in draft for Guardians of the Galaxy. Being able to redirect 1 damage dealt by a character die you control to another character die for a fist lets you kind of go in there and say, well, I'm going to try and target this other thing that my opponent doesn't want kicked off the field and get it the extra little bit of damage that maybe you need. In the top card from the last round of WKOs, you know it, you love it, or you loathe it. That is the Lantern Ring, limited only by imagination. This is the 4-cost bolt from the War of Light set. Continuous. While active, when your characters attack, they deal 1 damage to target player for each energy symbol in your reserve pool that matches that type. This is the card teams are built around. I would not be surprised if we see something like a Cosmic Cube in the future in this same nice foil position, probably with alt art at that point. Here we have the same art from the War of Light, since we didn't get that in a foil edition then, but great looking card. One that sure is sure to see continued meta play even in the golden age, and still a force to be reckoned with today in the game. So those are the WKO fall 2017-2018 season prizes. Hopefully you get a chance to check out what WizKids is putting out into the winter and possibly even the spring WKOs. So keep an eye out for that, and stay tuned over here at the Reserve Pool YouTube channel, where we have all things Dice Master related. And make sure you check out our main hub, the flagship site, gamingwithsidekicks.com, where we discuss all sorts of games, board games, card games, dice game like Dice Masters. We look at all the different games we like with the people we love. So we want to invite you over there, check us out, send us a like, and see the different material we're putting out on both sites. So until next time, folks, keep rolling those dice. We'll see you next time.